Have you ever had a day where you decided to hit opposite side and suddenly every hit you take is a grounder? I also had one of those days recently and I was thinking about it a lot. I was reflecting, trying to reason and find the science behind what's happening and what's going wrong. And I also thought of different ways of how to fix it. So let's see if it works for you too. When I started playing Slowpitch softball, I was really terrible at hitting because I have never had any sports in my life where I had to use a bat and had no coordination where the ball is and where I'm swinging to. Now, first improvement came with the middle pitches. I could always have a good contact with the middle pitch because the timing is simple. And after that, there comes the inside pitches because it's almost the same swing, same action, but a little bit faster. Your timing is a little bit early on, so you can also hit the inside pitches. But you never naturally have an opposite side swing unless you on purpose train for the opposite side hitting. And I started hitting opposite side on the practice, and most of them were either pop flies, foul balls or grounders. And then I started to analyze them separately. What could be the reason I was hitting grounders? Now today's episode is on why I was hitting the grounders. And how does it happen? Main reason for you hitting the opposite pitch to the ground is simply explained like this. There are two types of swings, a pull swing and a push swing. And pull swing is now you fly open, snap early, and you wrap around the ball to pull it to the left side if you're a righty hitter like myself. And the push swing is you open up late and you snap at last and you hit inside of the ball to the right side, which is opposite side. And this difference of when you are snapping, you're wrapping around the ball or pushing the ball is the reason why I kept hitting ground balls. Because my normal timing, I was automatically reacting to the ball to pull it. So when you pull it, your hips fly open first and you automatically bring out everything and then you snap and then you hit the ball on the inside of the strike zone to the pull side. But without any training, once you start trying to hit the ball to the opposite side, you start focusing on small details but not the whole flow, which means naturally your hips are flying open way too early. Your hands are coming, but you're focusing on the barrel, so you want to stay inside the ball to push it. Normally this is the position where you pull the ball, you react to, you fly open, you wrap around the ball, you pull it, and now you're trying to keep your hands late in order to hit the inside of the ball, but your angle changed. Your bat is somewhere else, and your body, your mind thinks that when you pull, I'm gonna contact the ball here, I can see the ball there, and that's it, it's gonna be a hit. I have always hit like that. And now you wanna push the ball, and you're dragging your barrel, delaying it. In your mind, when your hands are here, you already have hit the ball. That's why you swing early to hit the ball here, but now you don't want to hit it there. You want to hit it a little bit later to push it, to drive it to the opposite side. So you start lagging the barrel. And what happens is, normally in this position, you had a contact, but you're dragging and you're late on your snap, which you should be. And now the ball have traveled further when I'm here, and I have to kind of snap here because it's rollover time. I hit the top of the ball and it's a ground ball. Now that's the main discrepancy in your swing that causes the ground balls. Your bottom part is trying to pull the ball, it's flying open way too early, focusing on multiple new stuff in your swing or body parts is almost impossible. You have to train them one by one. Focus on your hands to delay it, but your hips are already open and you're kind of dragging the barrel through the zone and you're hitting ground balls one after another. And there is multiple ways to fix it. On the other hand, if you focus on your lower part and forget about the hands and the top part of your body, you're gonna fly open late, wait for the ball to travel down, but you're focus so much on your bottom half, your top half still makes a pull swing, and what happens is you hit through the middle. You hit the pitcher or you hit to the center field. Now, theoretically, your hips are early, your hands are late, the timing equals each other out, and you make a contact to the ball, which should be good, but science of moving object hitting another moving object disproves it. So now, in order to fix the situation, you have to simplify the process. And the first step to simplification is you remove the motion of the ball from the equation. You start static ball and tee practice. And that's how you can start focusing on your swing, when and how you open and stop and give it a thought, when and how you snap. The ball's still there. The ball is exactly there where you want to contact it and hit it. And you still have time. It would be wrong to rush into hitting live pitches to opposite side. Maybe sometimes from now and then you somehow catch a barrel and it gives you instant gratification. But the best way to fix this problem and start hitting well, being a good hitter, is to start from the tee, put it static, put the ball static to where you exactly want it, and start practicing and giving a thought, thinking about making a conscious swing. So I got this tee and I started practicing from the tee to hit to the opposite side. You go to your stance, you slow motion go through your whole swing, and in the end try to catch a barrel. You don't have to hit the ball, just match the barrel to the ball. You look at the pitcher and then you load your springs, you step in, look at the ball, snap, and drive it through. Now, it's possible that some people just take 5-10 cuts from the tee and they understand and they go hit live pitches and they perfectly start smashing the ball to the opposite side. Now, I'll be honest with you. Better be safe than sorry. Practice it more than needed. Over practice it so your worst swing becomes so good that you're gonna be applauded by your teammate and be feared by your opponents. Story time. When I was in college, I used to dance. I was in a salsa dance group, a show group. We were practicing a specific choreography written by the teacher, and then we had to perform it on the graduation gala. What my teacher told me once was that got stuck with me for life, is that don't stop practicing. When you had a few good practices back to back, you made it perfect, no errors in your choreography, you danced the whole pattern perfectly. Once you think your worst attempt is good enough to show people in the graduation gala, you can stop practicing. Because you will always bring out your worst performance or close to your worst performance when you're under pressure. So imagine when you're trying to hit opposite side and you hit like 5-4 or 6 or 10 good hits out of 100 and you're satisfied with yourself because you already know how to hit it opposite. You go to the game, you're in the finals, you're in the playoffs, or you're in the last inning and it's a tie game and you are the walk-off run. You're gonna hit the walk-off, you're gonna hit someone in to win the game, and you have to push the ball. They're gonna pitch you up outside all the time, and it's your moment to push the ball to the opposite side, but you were too cocky, you didn't practice it too much, and your chances of hitting a good opposite hit is 10%. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna wish you trained harder. That's why I'm telling you, out of my own experience, please practice it as much as you can until your worst attempt, worst hit looks so good other people actually congratulate you. Now, once you figured out how you fly open, how you time yourself, watch the ball travel through the zone, and by the height of your back shoulder you can actually snap quick and hit the ball, you're gonna realize how good it feels, how it should be. And if you keep trying and keep doing the same swing, same hit from the same position several times, you slightly burn it into your long-term memory and muscle memory, So whenever you're in the pressure situation, you decide you're gonna push the ball travels in, and your eyes watch the ball. You don't trigger until the ball is where you exactly want it, and then you snap to the ball, and then that's your perfect hit. That's what you practiced for, and you can enjoy it for life. Now, if you have watched this video so far, congratulations. Here's a bonus point. Once you start being able to hit the outside pitch to the opposite side, you're gonna want to practice hitting almost every pitch possible to the opposite side. So the pitch does not command where you're gonna hit, you decide where you're gonna hit. Meaning, if the pitch is way inside and everyone is cheating to the pull side, meaning everyone is closer to the left field, everyone is closing the gaps on the left field because you can only pull the inside pitch, it's gonna be easy to get you out. And once you understand that, you're gonna start practicing. Since you can push the outside pitch perfectly, you're gonna slightly go to the advanced level of pushing the ball from the inside pitch. And that's how you become a better hitter for your team. So you can put any pitch anywhere you want. And the defense is clueless what you're gonna do. Speaking of inside and outside pitches, it matters a lot where you're standing. You can get an inside pitch like this and stay really far away from the plate, and still it's an outside pitch for you because you're so far away from it. You can still easily push it like as if you're here. Now, if you want to learn where you should stand in the batter's box or find your own fixed spot in the batter's box, tune in, because in the next video I'm going to talk about where I would recommend standing in the batter's box and what I think is right.